down here you can set up your menus. Your menus can either be you could either use your pages, like some people will have an about page, some people will have a contact page, some people will have a mission statement page, or some people will have a privacy page. So what you can do is you could use your pages. Right now we just have one page, which is a sample page. We can add that to our menu if we wanted to, or like I was saying, as far as your categories for your blog posts. So if you're doing something like health and fitness, and you have a category up here about diet, you have a category about weight loss, you have a category about exercise, you have a category about self-improvement or motivation. All those categories will basically show up here, and you can check each box of which ones you want to show up in your menu structure. Your menu structure for this particular blog is going to go, or this particular theme is going to go across the top. But sometimes the menu structure can go across the bottom. Sometimes there's two menus here, and then there's another one menu up top above the title of the page. So it really depends on what the theme will allow, but that's basically what your menus are. Your header in here, a lot of sites come with a default header, which is this orchid that you see up here. And each theme will tell you the dimensions of the suggested dimensions of their headers, and what they think will fit and look good on this particular theme. So all you need to do, if you're good at graphic design, if you want to pay somebody off on Fiverr to design a header for you or design a logo, you could do that to the specific dimensions that you're using on your theme, and upload it to your computer. Then choose the file from your computer and upload it. Let's see what we got here. Do I have any headers? I got backgrounds. Let's see what we have here. Let's see if we have a header in here. No, just backgrounds. At any rate, you can upload your header. You could choose your header and upload it there, and save your changes, and you'll have your own individual, personal, branded header. You can also change the background of most themes. Taking a look at this background here, we see it has sort of almost a terracotta color to it. So what we could do is we could come in here, we could change the color of it, and my hexadecimal numbers are not all that good. So let's say we want to put a green in there. We do a green, or maybe we can slide this down and do maybe a little bit something a little darker, a little drabber, and then save that change. We can go back here, and so we'll swing that around and give you a different look altogether, totally different feel for your blog. Color scheme is still fairly good, but it gives you a totally different feel. So that's the background. Down here is the plugins. And we've already mentioned about plugins a little bit, but generally you can, if you know what you're looking for, if you know what you want your blog to do, plugins add a little bit more functionality, or a lot more functionality. You can add new plugins straight from the WordPress repository. You can see what the featured plugin is, or the popular plugins, or the newest ones. So you have Tumblr importers for those of you who want to import your Tumblr blog into WordPress if you don't want to use the Tumblr platform anymore. Let's see what the popular plugins are. Those are the featured ones. So the popular ones: Contact Form 7, Akismet, a lot of SEO plugins which make optimizing your blog brain dead simple. You can put in a really simple CAPTCHA if you want to avoid spam and you want to avoid bots. All you need to do is just install this. Yes, I would like to install that plugin, and it'll take me back to my site. I will activate the plugin, and let's see, looks like there's no setting called from other plugins. It's originally created for my contact form 7. So let's see if it actually works. We'll go back to the blog. We will go to our blog post, and let's see, let's go down to the comment. Okay, no, I need to have that contact form 7 in. Generally what would happen, or possibly let's try this. Since I'm logged in, it might not be showing up. So let's open a different browser. We will see whether or not let's see whether or not no, it doesn't. So it needs to be activated with the contact form 7 as it says down here. At any rate, you can just add plugins, and you got to read the fine print to see whether or not it's going to work or not. But you can add plugins which add a little bit more functionality, and like you edit your themes, you can edit your plugins if you want them to do something different. This lists all your users. You can add new users. You can add yourself as a new user. Sometimes Mr. Felix right now is the administrator, but sometimes you may not want to log in as the administrator. Generally, for security reasons, unless you're the only person working on your blog, if there are more than one person working on your blog, you don't want to have 3 people having the administrator access to it. It's better just to have 1 or 2 people have 1 or 2 administrator access to your blog, and the rest can be editors or contributors or subscribers or what have you. But once an administrator is in, once somebody hacks into the administrator account, they can actually wipe out all the other users and take control of your blog, and then you'll have to go to your hosting account and just delete the blog basically, and uninstall it, because once somebody gets inside and they have control of it, it's kind of hard to get back inside of it. I'm sure that there is a way, and your hosting provider may be able to help you out with that if that ever happens. You can go in and change your profile, you can change your website, your email address, you can change your password. Tools. A lot of times different plugins will go into the tools section, but again, it just adds a little bit more functionality to your blog. Here we don't have too many. You can import some, you can export your tools if you want to set up another blog, but I usually don't use tools too much.